because hate is legislated, written into the primer and the testament, shot into our blood and brain like vaccine or vitamins, because our day is of time, of hours, and the clock hand turns, closes the circle upon us, and black, timeless night sucks us in like quicksand, receives us totally. I need love more than ever now. I need your love. I need love more than hope or money, wisdom or a drink. Because slow negative death withers the world, and only yes can turn the tide. Because love has your face and body, and your hands are tender, and your mouth is sweet, and God has made no other eyes like yours. You rise out of sleep like a growing thing rises out of the garden soil. 2 leaves part to be your mouth, 2 tender seed leaves, and your eyes are wonderfully star-like. Your eyes are luminous and soft as the velvet of pansies. Darling, good morning. Our arms are empty of each other for a moment only. How beautifully you turn. Your mouth tilts to let my kisses in. Lie still. We shall be longer. We need so little room, we two. Thus on a single pillow. As we move nearer, nearer, heaven. Then we are quietly apart, returning to this earth. Your eyes never opened after the last kiss. We had loved hard. It's all over your throat and hair. It lies on your mouth like a wild red flower. It's on your cheeks and forehead in technicolor. All that was frenzied violence in you is back to gentle beauty. The senses gather in like blossoms for the night. Your hand, half sleeping, finds me. Your touch is very dear. Now you are all asleep, alone with yourself, and a tall blue fence around you. Not a tendon taut, not a secret secret. You are all asleep and alone in a warm and velvet world. Your words are born, not spoken. Dimensional, soft-voweled words, palpable to the eye or to the fingertip, exquisitely curved as the young that flowers conceive. Often have I watched your lips shape words, and your tongue nudge them out like small birds not wholly certain of their wings. Your sweetest words are those shaped ovally like plums or wild birds' eggs. And the long, bright ribbons you laugh, the multitudes of hyacinth and bluebells, when I see words like soft gray catkins, I know they are of love, whatever else my ears register. And because your mouth is like the flesh of ripe fig, often I take your words unsaid, as the brown honey bear slips his red tongue into the nest of sleeping bees to take out honey. And the sweet, natural taste, the pussy willow feel of your words is lovelier than their shape or music. I memorize you, walking as if to music. Your dress lies against the cheeks and hollow of your thighs like running water. Your breasts nod yes each step. The dress censors not a syllable of you. Articulate eyes wink from your breasts and belly, signal from your throat, beckon from your knees, your waist, your mobile shoulders. Yes, your body makes eyes at me from every salient. Promises, warm, lavish promises. Curved, colored, finished in warm velvet, like baby rabbits. Were I Pygmalion or God, I would make you exactly as you are in all dimensions. From your warm hair to your intimate toes, would you be wholly in your own image. I would change nothing, add or take away. The same full red flower would model for your mouth, and from the same seashore would I bring the small translucent ear shapes of your ears. Oh, the lovely throat that I could duplicate, the tender arms. I would shape your breasts the shape of the hungry little faces they are now, and tip them with the same quick mouths. I could not make your eyes deeper than they are, nor softer to look into, nor could I turn your hips, your thighs, your loins in a sweeter curve. How would I name you? Need you ask, you know. By the scarlet and the blue you wear when love is upon you, by the yellow tongues, by the warm white fragrance, by the slender leaves. Why am I looking at you like this? Only because I want to remember this, all this. The musty glasses and the checkered tablecloth, cigarette butts, burnt matches, spilled beer and crumpled napkins, the jukebox, and the way the fingered piano eggs the dancers on to exaggerate their coupling gestures, the recorded orgasm of the saxophone. Hey, bartender, isn't it about time we had one on the house? darling. Oh, I want to remember you always, everywhere. In a tavern or in church, asleep, taking bath. I must not ever forget the look in your eyes when you had drunk and wanted to hurry home and be loved to sleep. Somewhere cities crouch, cower. Move nearer me. The violet sky parasols us, and from the incandescent noon the sun pours into the moist, open earth. The woods are sweet and bed warm as your breasts in the morning. Somewhere a clock is timing us. Hurry, with the grass still under us and the sun kissing us pink with lovers' lips, not scavengers' teeth. Come, love me. My heart swells, bulges. My heart presses against my lungs. I cannot breathe. It rises to my throat and throttles my words. Oh, it will burst sky high, surely, and a cloud of starlings will fly out, a swarm of luminous moths and boisterous starlings. Why do they stare at me as I stride the village streets, crossing the crossings against the lights and recognizing no one? Are my eyes too bright? Is my head too high? Or does it really show, that kiss? Does it sit on my lips like a moth on a leaf? Has your kiss blossomed on my mouth into a scarlet flower? How long can I live this night? Look, the clouds shine. Darling, how did you do it? The wind is soft, the rain is beautiful. What did you do to the wind and the rain and the clouds? And to me? See, I am drunk. Hi, I am drunk on you. We will cross here where the street is crowded, that I may hold your hand. We will ride the subways, that we may sit touching, that there be no distance between us. Speak, that I may fill my ears with you. Stay near me so, that I may fill my lungs with you. Come home with me, that I may fill my arms with you. Come where only I can see you. Come home with me. If only I could fit my life's time into these hours, that I might say, I was with her from 8 to 12 o'clock, and years passed. see, I alter nothing. This is you and I in dark gray lead on plain white paper. No flattering magenta colors, no accompaniment in minor key or brilliant arpeggios. Just sit as you are, or stand, and do whatever you are doing while the Kodak shutter winks you into permanence. Just turn the last flight of stairway as I open the door and say hello. Leave everything exactly as it is. The undone hair clouding the pillow, and the small ears lost snugly somewhere in the clouds. The bittersweet climbing the beach, and the partridge berry trailing on the ground. The early crocuses and the second flowering hawthorn. You see, this needs no retouching. The colors are natural and the shape universal. Therefore, I shall never forget you, nor will your memory be ever free of me. For your arms are my home, and my arms the circle you cannot leave, however far you go. I waited years today, 1 year for every hour all day. Though I knew you could not come till night, I waited, and nothing else in this God's hell meant anything. I had everything you love, shellfish and salt sticks, watercress, black olives, wine for the watch I pawned, real cream for our coffee, smoked cheese, currants and port, preserved wild cherries. I bought purple asters from a pushcart florist and placed them where they would be between us, imagining your lovely face among them. But you did not come. You did not come. You did not come. And I left the table lit and your glass filled and my glass empty, and I went into the night looking for you. The glittering pile Manhattan swarmed like an uncovered dung heap. Along the waterfront, man-like shapes, all shoulders and collar, walked stiffly like shadow figures. Later the half moon rose. Everywhere the windows falling dark. By St. Mark's Church, under the iron fence, a girl was crying, and the old steeple was moldy with moonlight, and I was tired and very lonely. I stood long where you left me. Night was all around me, and the stars pecked at it with fierce acetylene silver beaks. A little thin moon scarred the sky. Then I walked, my arm around the emptiness of you beside me. And because you were total in my eyes, like sudden blindness, I saw only you. You were my purpose and my way. You were the bright, articulate lights in the dark, lonely streets. You were each door and window, and every passing face. And because you are indelible in my blood and brain in infinite copies, without drink or delirium, my mind conceived you, my senses registered you dimensionally, and it was beautiful. Oh, then it was beautiful in a high, beautiful city, in a tall, lighted, beautiful world. The moon was young, and the stars winked like fireflies in tall grass. Night was a jeweled tent around us, and we were wonderfully alone and sleepy, as we always are, just after love. Each season of each year, I will be forgetting you all over. Each season, every year. I will need to forget you each summer, spring, autumn, and winter. Each summer I will be forgetting. You forever naked, you brown with the sun's fire, you moving in massive adagio like a seal turning in water, you lying in the sun or looking darling in a cotton dress, you and the kites, Connecticut, and you. Autumn, I will be forgetting meeting you, and the first long kiss on the green Bedlam hill under the rash of stars. I could not leave your mouth, remember? And the garret rooms we lived in, the bittersweet we gathered, and the rich red sumac in the high hectic woods, where the air was ripe apples and the colors chrysanthemum. Each winter, there will be long evenings together to forget, reading or talking, having friends. The sweetness of you in bed, and growing sleepy in each other's arms. And you returning to me each morning for 1 minute only, for warmth, your mouth full of cool mint toothpaste kisses. Spring will be the hardest to forget, with lovers everywhere. Oh, spring will be hard, forgetting the early violets along the Hocking, hitching to Marietta, and the lamb that broke the fold to follow us. Love we made beside the river, lying on the grass. How beautiful you were. Your eyes were tear bright, your eyes full of moonlight and of stars. I will be forgetting you each day and every hour, each night and day, each hour. Something wonderful and dear of you will wring my heart and knock upon my mind. I shall forever be forgetting the quick, happy kisses like samples when my own lips could never fully capture yours, and the deep, ravenous kisses when I awoke wanting you at night. Sunday will be the hardest to forget, late Sunday mornings with your sleep-rich body and your hardly opened eyes, terribly tender. Oh, I drew love like honey-steeped wine from every mouth of you. And when we had loved our fill, we laughed, and we were very hungry. Then we ate fruit with cream and sugar, bacon, sausages, and cakes with rich brown maple syrup, and drank strong, fragrant coffee. The green hills sprawl in the last sun of autumn. This morning I lay on a hillside and the sun was warm. And 11 years of you moved through my memory. 11 years walked, laughed, loved me, ate, drank, quarreled, made up. The sweat of the leaves under my feet excited me. Leaves left where they fall are sweeter in the air than crushed green mint or fallen apples. Oh, what is this that drives me so as if to keep some destined date? The sun lowers. I smoke hard to check the jitters. The train drives a shrieking wedge between the hills. I close my eyes. I move to give you the window seat beside me, though 2 states lie between us, and 4 long, terrible months. How dark is the river, how still and dark with deep, slow-moving darkness. The seagulls, streaming violence, cried me awake with their strangely anguished voices, like the voices of women being taken in love. Here, where nights are deep as clear, deep water, and the sky spawns stars abundantly, teeming with golden inflorescence, away from the world we lived in, the streets we walked together, and the roofs we flew the kites from. Far from the late sunny autumns, the walks under the McGuffey elms, and the coffee shop where we played truant convocation hours, I watched the season go with you, the summer close, and the year's end draw nearer, and the world's. Here the crows heckle the straw man in the corn patch across the river. It is so strange, this my need of you. Yesterday I gathered seashells at Campo Beach, but I had no one to show them to. And when I saw blue heron fishing in the Saugatuck shallows, I cried to Cora, "Lillian, look!" When all the poems on the theme have been written, and all the night and daydreams dreamt without prophecy or fulfillment, when hope sustains us no longer, nor being drunk or busy or therapeutically in love keeps us from remembering, when our new interests, our richer lives, require quotes to qualify their meanings, and however hard we try, we can exploit our grievances no further to fortify our resolutions. What will we do to keep madness sulking in the brain? when we have forgotten even why we parted, if we ever knew it at all, remembering, however, when we could be warm together, kiss, though with a cold, when even baby talk became you. Yes, and everything I said was sweet or funny, and everything you did was beautiful. I knew your eyes by heart after the very first reading. I could repeat them in detail, remembering their elements in pearls and moonstones, in the dark wing of a starling, and the bright morning faces of asters. I learned your hair many ways, by the musk and visually, by the braille touch. After one fitting only, I could cup my hands just so, as if they held your face. Blindfolded, I could kiss 1,000 mouths and know your lips. I could tell time by your mouth's kisses, feel rich red colors, taste sun-ripe fruits, and know the seasons of the year. I took your body like a glass of sweet milk at bedtime, and my eyelids let go at the hinges when I loved you. You were all I, and all of me was you. My senses rhymed with your senses, and our bodies made music and gave light, as all things absolute. Oh, I have looked too long upon you, too long, and with so much love, that strangers can see you in my face, as the sun and vivid colors leave an after image in the eyes. Everyone is sleeping, nothing wakes. The woods are motionless, the wind is down to a whisper. Sleep hums like current, yes, audibly, through the bright steel night. The evening star rises like a flaming wick. A star breaks, arcs down the night, like God striking a match across the cathedral ceiling. Therefore I wish, see my lips move, making your name. It is so still, so still. I am sure that you must hear me. Each time I know beauty, it shall be through you. When joy lifts me high, or sorrow breaks me, when I love again, my senses conditioned to you will be forgetting you anew. Each kiss that fills my mouth shall fill it with your lips. Yes, each time my eyelids crumble and close under blood's fired impact when love strikes home, yours will be the mouth, and yours the disengaging arms. I will be forgetting you in silence and in song. In silence will I dream dreams of you too wonderful to dare aloud, and of words I shall not use for anyone but you. I shall make poems. When a star falls, I shall wish for you. When the moon is new, I shall wish for you. When a bird looks into my window, when a leaf falls before me, when I find a fern in flower, I shall wish for you. No stars tonight to get my bearing by. What time is it? What season? What year? The sky sags, bellies. The city goggles dust in the streets. I am lost on an island somewhere between two rivers. Blind buildings are all around me, and the earth is covered with flat stones, and over me the low dark roof, the harbor's lifted morass, and the belchings of many chimneys.